sort of advantage on him because a lot of what Snake is going to do is him setting up shop. If you're a zoner, you have the ability to break that zone and not have to approach physically. So we'll see how it goes because he's throwing grenades right now, but he also has to respect the can.
Yes.
And Snake, once that up B comes out, pretty easy dude to combo if he does have grenade in hand.
And that little gunman who kind of stops the grenades from coming through and still puts out a hitbox that Ram's going to have to kind of consider. So, very interesting. Of course, you got to kind of give the defensive play almost, it feels like the Snake, but Duck Hunt's just really interesting. Just a little bit shorter than Snake. Recovery definitely a lot worse.
That's facts.
Has a projectile, but it's not exactly as you're not as concerned, but part of that just the fact that Snake's so heavy. That's what makes it so scary, I think.
Yeah, Snake can be pretty impossible to kill too, and like when in a situation like this, you sometimes even space that. Man, I've eaten so many grenades. I've eaten so many like interactions out of grenade into like, you know, nair or downer that I'm in a pretty big deficit here, and Snake can now pretty much do whatever Snake wants.
And we know what's coming up soon. Up tilt is on the table, and I'm not positive, but Duck Hunt might be one of the characters that gets down thrown F tilt off a guaranteed combo. Well,
he might actually.
It doesn't matter right now because after 160 is a guaranteed up tilt. There's nothing you can do about it. Getting grabbed, your shield's not even on the table for BluPrint anymore.
Okay. Of course, yes, separating himself from the can as well, using that C4. Great situational awareness, and I think that's another thing to take into consideration here. I feel like when you play a character like Snake, you play a character like Duck Hunt, you're always aware of where your tools are. But because of the nature of the matchup, you're also aware of where your opponent's tools are because you know exactly what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, falling C4. Very sneaky option here, but even sneakier is this forward air. I think we sleep on the aerials of Duck Hunt. We get so caught up in like the can and the gunman, which are great options, you know, given the matchup. But those aerials from Duck Hunt,
they're nice.
not to be taken lightly. That's facts, bro.
Absolutely. And I really enjoyed when we were watching BluPrint kind of get in Ram's face a little bit with those aerials. And there was a lot of pressure being added on, a lot of damage racking up. It's once BluPrint went back to the kind of projectile game that we actually saw Ram take control of the stage all over again.
Complete control of the terrain right here goes to Ram, of course. And this feels like we're just playing a game of cat and mouse right now. But I got to say, this is one part of the matchup with Snake, though, where like, okay, I'm playing a cat and mouse game. I'm not trying to get my hands too dirty. I'm just kind of chiseling away at him. You don't want to cool the Jets too much. Oh!
Okay, try to get a little fancy. Dash attack, not going to do it quite yet. Nikita coming into play. You can only run for so long, my friend.
Hide as you may, Nikita is on the way, my friend.
Oh, this is looking rough, and I've seen this matchup a few times, but one major issue right now, Duck Hunt's hitboxes are so large, or they're multi-hit, and they're just blowing up the grenade whenever Ram pulls it out.
Oh, my God, yeah. 176% here and climbing, and this is another tough part right here for, you know, Duck Hunt, you know, this whole, like, getting stocks taken. I think Duck Hunt is a percent putting on machine. Like, he can, like, rack up damage like no other. Killing, though, is the name of the game here in Smash. Oh, excuse me, KOing is the name of the game here in Smash. And it just feels like BluPrint's really struggling right here to find that final blow.
Yeah, that shield's also really
Goodbye.
small. I was wondering if Ram going to go for a shield break. I think pretty much anything would have taken it, actually, or broke it. Up air? Okay. Put ourselves on the board. Up air going to take that stock. We're sitting at 89%. Ram just inching closer and closer to making this a 1-0 victory so far.
That's right. No Nikita here on deck is going to go for either a fall off nair or possible. Okay, even threw me off. I was like, is he about to go for the falling fair? You're a madman.
Like, you know you're winning, right?
Right. You don't got to go ham. You can save that for game number 2. Okay. Clay shot off the mark right here. Yes, and met with a grenade. And wait a minute. This is exactly what I'm talking about here. You know, you slow this match down a little too much. You got to understand, Duck Hunt kind of comprises similar ingredients to you. What happens when you slow Snake down sometimes?
Yeah.
He's going to stay back in the cut and throw things, which, you know, given the right circumstances, the right interaction, you might struggle to deal with a little bit because like I mentioned before when this match started, Snake zoned so well until he meets another zoner. Now he's struggling a little bit.
Definitely is just a bit. But at the end of the day, Ram is going to take game number 1, and BluPrint going to need to drop a new one because
yeah, that
one's outdated. That
yeah,
was, you know,
that wasn't it.
That was back for the Roman times. Okay, you were good with that concrete then, but in 2022, we need a different formula, baby.
I need the BluPrint 4 right here, and I need the Beyonce feature. Do you hear me? I need it. I need her on every song.
So he can't do it by himself.
I need it. I need it. They act of all the people who have done joint albums together. I'm surprised that they have not done an album together. You know that's coming.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's coming. That's on the way. But I'll tell you what else is on the way right here, and that's game number 2 right here. It's already upon us. A BluPrint 42.5 25% right here. Not the most electrifying starting here to this match, but at least you got all 3 stocks intact here right now.
That's all you can really ask for at the moment, but these 3 stocks, it looks like they're falling pretty quickly. Now they're not going to connect right there. Fortunately for Duck Hunt, you still can survive 1 more hit, but that next one's probably going to put you a kill range for an up tilt.
That's right. Oh, can't even go for a trade here at this point. That's right. Gets it out of there. Gets the gunman out of here, too. Snake just, I'm coming through, bro. Dash attack style. Okay.
And definitely a different style kind of being played by Ram right now. Less projectiles than we saw last game. Definitely showing, hey, I'm a little more confident right now to get up close and personal.
Okay. Nair out of shield. Yeah, F-tilt should get it done. Yeah, the normals on Snake are just too strong. I mean, and I think that's one thing that Snake does have over Duck Hunt is that, you know, we both have strong aerials. Of course, Duck Hunt's going to lean into his just a little bit more in terms of taking stocks, but in order to get Snake off his feet, there has to be an initial hit into something, which I think BluPrint is really struggling to find here right now.
Looking a little bit better right now. Almost had a frame trap, forced the air dodge, but didn't have the follow-up. But, I mean, the thing is, when BluPrint gets going, it looks okay, but those kind of moments of momentum are so short-lived compared to how long Ram is controlling things.
That's right. Oh, I love that up tilt. Clean stuff. Can I get a turnaround F tilt? No. So I'm going to let the can explode. Gunman's doing my dirty work for me. I got henchman, he said.
You need a couple more. Well, that henchman didn't even want to hit Snake. Snake's back was turned to him. It didn't matter. C4 explosion, untechable.
Unfortunate is what that really was.
Oh, that was so well placed and timed by Ram.
Okay, can I get another one? Okay, usually we see 1 or 2 of those into like a forward air, but I think the percents were just high enough for him to let it rip. Duck is getting it done. Okay.
Great grab right there. Grab the grenade in the process. Going to toss it away as well. BluPrint starting to come alive a little bit, but that fantastic parry just giving Ram stage control yet again.
I hope it's not too late in the game here. I'd love to see a game number 3 between these two. I don't usually get to see Duck Hunt and Snake versus each other, so a lot of the top Duck Hunts don't really exist anymore. You know, they've gone on to do better things, like, you know, not play Duck Hunt professionally, so I get it.
They all got win extinct in the Robot Wars, all right?
That's right.
Explosions galore, battle bots, but, oh, goodbye, little doggy.
That dog got cooked.
Oh, that was very clean by Ram.
Well.
I mean, there's not much to really say. Ram kind of did whatever Ram wanted to do, whether it was up close and personal, from a distance with projectiles, edge guarding. Just Ram really knew exactly what he wanted to do and had a game plan, and boy, did it work.
Yeah, it did. You know, Duck Hunt's just a much easier character to deal with off stage than Snake is. Snake is easy to slap around too, but of course you got to make sure you get your aerials and your precision correct, so that way I know the right percents to not come off a Cypher. But Duck Hunt, of course, just kind of a sitting duck, no pun intended, back to the stage, and I think, of course, you know, he just took full advantage of that. But also, even when it came to taking stocks, I think both characters kind of put on percent the same way.
Yeah.
And sometimes both really need that one hit to turn into that next hit. Most namely, Duck Hunt, I need something to get you off your feet so I can go for forward air, back air, whatever.
Absolutely.
Snake is just kind of like, did I grab you? Boom. Are you at 160? Yeah, here's up tilt. Oh, did I forward tilt you at the ledge after 150? You're dead. It's like,
Nikita, C4 grenade, just
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for Snake to be rewarded off a straight hit than it is for Duck Hunt.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Or to find those straight hits.
That too, man. I definitely don't want to see Snake in the dark